Alright, what's up everybody? Hope you guys are all doing awesome today. Thanks for coming out to my crazy live stream. We are getting everything ready to get the live stream going. I definitely appreciate you guys and gals. I see Smileys. What's up, my man? Let me get everything situated here. It always takes a few minutes to get these things ready. Alright, so I always get everything ready and then it still takes a few more minutes because I don't know. For some crazy reason. Alright, we gotta try and get the camera sorted out here. Hold on. I forgot to turn the thing on. I forgot to put the thing on there. Hold on a second. I reset my streaming software and bam. That should probably be better. Alrighty. We're going to be playing the Curry today. Now, I haven't played this thing in quite a while, so I don't know if I'm going to love it. I don't know if I'm going to hate it, but we're going to try it out, and we're going to see what it does. It might be really good, it might be really horrible, but we're going to find out today if this thing is still any good. It might be absolutely terrible. K-Fed, what's going on, man? Excellent, good to see ya. Thank you, buddy. I hope your day is going well. Abrin, good to see ya. EMR3. We got Very Noob. Hello, hello. Jay, what's up? Good morning. Alright, that person's name is Good Morning. So good morning, good morning. Christos, say hey. Kamel, Smileys, Leo. Sheldon, good to see ya. Yeah, we're going to try the courier today. I'm not so sure that it's going to do well, but maybe I'll be surprised. Now, last time I played it, I did like it, but I think robots like the Curry are going to be a lot more playable. I think they're going to be a lot more playable once the new update hits and they rebalance everything. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. For some weird reason... Oh, what was that? Oh, I forgot the Curry does that. He's got a problem where he gets stuck all the time. He always gets stuck on stuff. Now, I will say Redeemers are very hard-hitting weapons still. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Somebody's shitting me in the buttocks. I don't like it. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Alright, I blew up. There was just too many of those guys. Excellent. You think the guy, the Curry, I almost said the Curly, is weak. Oh, man. My robot died. What is my team doing? Like, where are they all at is what I want to know. Where's my team at? Are they all camping or what's going on here? My team is hiding, guys. They're all hiding. Alright, we're gonna... Why can't I attach to anybody? Oh, I guess I'm just having a hard time seeing the tether today. You know what would be fun on here would be ultimate ions. Darn it! He escaped. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing? I feel like my Leo dies faster than most people's. I don't know why. But I feel like mine always dies a little faster than everybody else's. And I don't exactly like that because I don't want to die, right? I want to live. I want to live for a long time. Baraka, what's up, man? The curly. Yeah, it's... Whoa, what is that? That's weird. Oh, that was... Okay, that was snow on the ground. That was a weird view. They need to make a Larry and a Moe robot as well. Oh no! I guess I forgot where I was on the map. Ah, crap sandwiches. That is not what I was expecting to happen. But, you know. Sometimes you're dumb and you fall off the map. Sometimes you're really dumb and you just fall right off the edge and plunge into oblivion. I don't know if people say this anymore, but I guess I was having a blonde moment. I'm still not really sure why they used to, like, say blondes were not intelligent, because that doesn't really make sense to me, like, why people think that, or used to think that. I think some people were just jealous that other people had blonde hair, so they made that whole thing up. That's what I think happened. K-Fed, yeah, ions, ultimate ions are great weapons. They're really good, really good. Aberin, how you doing today? Sheldon, what's up, man? Sam Jock and Condor. Well, when the Sam Jock first came out, I really loved it. I had a lot of fun playing it, but I got really bored playing that after a while. Like, as of right now, I think the Condor's more fun, but one thing you gotta think about is the Condor and the Sam Jock are both on the list to get downgraded. So what they're gonna be like after the downgrade, we won't know for sure until the nerf goes live. I don't understand how my Titan pretty much instantly blew up there. Oh, come on! Stop running away from me here. We got a good whack in at least. Don't you shoot me, sir. I don't advise it. Alright, this is for you. I hope you... Oh, come on! He ran away again. Take your beating like a man. Ah. Alright, all I got left is a Raven. Double jump, double jump, double jump. Oh, game's over. Alright. Marquis Hooser Raven. You know, that would probably be good. I have a hard time aiming those weapons when we're lagging, though. When you got lag, the weapons like the Hussars are really, really, really hard to aim. If, all I'm going to say is there's a possibility the lag may be ending very soon. I'm hoping. Nerf or buff, what is it? Nerf means something's being downgraded. A buff means it's going to be made better and upgraded. Smileys. Unfortunately, alright, so if you read that little service agreement, it's definitely not illegal to change things in the game, because when you agree to that little service thing, somewhere in there it says they can change anything at any time and they can do this, and everybody agrees to it. So bottom line is they can do kind of whatever they want, and we all have to say, you know, if you want to play the game, we have to say that's fine. But that's how companies can get away with changing things, is we all agree with it in the terms of service. I think most people don't read those, but that's why it's legal and not illegal, because they pretty much explain to us that they're going to or can do that stuff, and then we say, yeah, sure, fine, I agree, perfect, you know. But I do understand why people get upset about things being rebalanced. What I wish they would stop doing is bringing out things that are extremely overpowered, and then they wouldn't really have to rebalance stuff, right? That's how I look at it. Bring out stuff that's already balanced, and then we don't need a rebalance. Sheldon says, read the small print. Yeah, that's the thing. I think most people don't. Excellent says, stereotypes are often rooted in ignorance. Yeah, I would agree with that, actually. Yeah, excellent. That's why I was saying I bet it does have something to do with women being jealous because other people had blonde hair. So, yep, that might be what it was. A lot of women were jealous and made up a thing that blondes were dumb because they weren't blonde. Oh, man. When I was little, though, or a kid, people always say, oh, I'm having a blonde moment. I haven't heard anybody say that in years, so I'm not even really sure why that popped into my head, but... Oh, come on, stop all this. Oh my god, I gotta run away. No! There's... What I hate is I go to a beacon and 15 enemies show up there and none of my teammates come to back me up. Thing is, that is the most important beacon in the game on this map. There should be at least 3 or 4 of us on that beacon to protect it. And it was just me, which is a big problem. But when a game starts, there should be at least 4 people that go to the most important beacon. Nowadays, nobody seems to do that anymore, which is bad. And then once you get it, you gotta stay on it and hold it and make sure they don't take... Why can't... What is this? What is this? How is he moving so... Oh boy. Either he just hit the mothership or there's some funny business going on right there. Oh yeah, we got a hacker already. We got a hacker. Hacker. Gotta love it. Freaking cheaters. Hope you feel great about yourself for cheating, sir. I bet that makes you feel real good to cheat. You're such a wonderful player, sir. I hate the cheaters. They're giant turd burgers. They're giant turd burgers. Let's see if we can get him with a score. Oh, never mind. Where is he at? Yeah, he got me. I'll tell you what. People who cheat should be ashamed of themselves. Those are the type of people who would, you know, probably get into a boxing ring with a toddler, punch it in the face, you know, it would go down instantly and then they would think they did something great, you know what I mean? Those are the type of people who run the hacks. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting the kid from Home Alone, punching him once, knocking his head off, literally, and then thinking he was the best. That's pretty much what cheaters are. Logan Paul. I hear he's actually a pretty good fighter, but I don't think that whole Mike Tyson fight felt weird. Like something wasn't right with it. I don't know much about Logan Paul, honestly. People say he's a good boxer, but the only time I've ever seen him fight was the Tyson one. I'm going to tell you what, Mike Tyson was either holding back or he was having some health issues that day or something, because something, I don't know, it didn't seem right to me. Daniel Sykes, what's up, my man? Yeah, Sheldon, it takes quite a while to learn the mechanics of all the robots, that's for sure. I mean, honestly, if you get a robot, I mean, if you play that robot for several weeks or several months, it takes quite a while to master each robot, I would say. Richard says, do they really eat pumpkin? Richard, I don't know what you're referring to, but some people eat pumpkins, I guess. What's up, Dragon? How you doing today? Alright, Smiley's is playing in one state. Never heard of that, actually. Why am I using the normal repair unit on the Curry? I don't know. I just threw it in there. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Alright, I'll go put a regular repair unit on there. What else do we have? We got the rangefinder. I don't know. This build's all messed up. I don't know why that was like that, but now it's a little better. Perfect. What's that say? Bolivar? I can't read those little letters. Hello, hello. Hussar Dragon Nuo, if you can. Hussar. Okay, the Nuo. Oh, the Nuo. I suck with that robot. You know what? We'll put her in. I'm not good with it, though. It's really squishy, so you got to play it really carefully. I know I got one around here that's upgraded. I'm not good with it. Like when I made the video, I had to play a lot of games to get a good game with it. I mean, it'll do redonkulous damage if you're able to keep it from being shot out of the sky, but mine always gets shot out of the sky. It's more of like a, I don't know. You kind of gotta walk on eggshells for it not to die. It does not fit my, it's an awesome robot, but it just doesn't fit my playing style. Oh, come on. Where is the thingy dingy? I know I gotta have one around here somewhere. Maybe I have a... Alright, we got that one. That's a weird looking deal. I need to sell off some of these extra weapons on this account. It's hard to find things when there's so much stuff. A child's hoverboard? I'm gonna tell you what, man. I probably missed something, but... I want a hoverboard like Back to the Future had. A real hoverboard. You know, I actually hate that the toys are named hoverboards because they don't hover. They do not hover. Who decided this is a hoverboard and why did everybody go along with it? Because they don't even hover. They roll on the ground. They're wheel boards. They're wheel boards. It drives me nuts that people call those things hoverboards. I hate it. Richard says, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we'll try this crazy thing. Let's go play a team deathmatch with him. Why not? That's more of a deathmatch robot, I think. Okay. Where was I on the chat? Smiley says Logan is a beast when it comes to wrestling, but he's a piece of crap. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't hear very many good things about him. People seem to really hate that guy. I don't think I've ever watched any of his videos or anything, so I don't really know anything about him, but people say he's terrible for some reason. See what I mean? Look, I just lost half my health right there. You go up in the air, you're kind of a target. Yep, this is why I don't play the Nuo. Some sniper wipes you out instantly from all the way across the map. That's why I don't play it. Nothing, I don't think things that fly should be that easy to kill because you go up in the air, pretty much anybody can shoot you. I mean, people behind cover can easily shoot you half the time. Get back there, you turd. Alright, see these robots that are constantly in stealth get on my nerves. Epic, I don't really feel like playing a Lynx today. Alright, this really isn't the right hangar for deathmatch. I have two short-range weapons on some of this stuff. Like, how do I get over there without dying? This is the question. Run, dummy, run! I wish I had shield breaker right now. I gotta stop hitting things. You're a bad driver. Oh. Yeah, this is not a team deathmatch, Hangar. Sheldon, have a great day, buddy. Chrome, what's up? Ah, man, I thought it was gonna... No, there's another one. That's bad. What the heck? I can't even target him there. What was that about? That was weird. He like jerked around. Darn it! Alright, let's bring this thing in. This is not going very well. All my robots are getting shot out of the air quickly. Oh yeah, the sword bot's definitely fast. Ah, what the hell? The second his weapons touched me, I blew up. This is... Oh my god, I have nothing left, but... I guess I have to play the ultimate Ming. This was a terrible game. I sucked on this one. Yeah. No, I don't think that was the same guy because I don't think you can use your ability that often. I think that must have been a different one because the first one teleported and like a few seconds later it was back. I think there was more than one sword. Alright, I'm gonna leave that battle. That battle did not go well. That did not go well. That was really bad. Brandon said, I got an ad during the live stream. I know YouTube, I don't know if it started yet, but I know YouTube said they were going to start adding more ads to videos. What I think's crazy, even videos that aren't monetized now, YouTube has started adding ads to them. I think if a video is monetized, the person who made the video should be paid for it. But if they monetize videos on channels that aren't monetized, then, you know, Google gets to keep all the money for that ad view. I don't think that's right. If there's an ad on somebody's videos, I think they should have to pay that person nonetheless. Okay. I'm going to put some longer range weapons on here and we'll try that again. Let's try some Lanannies. Let's go do another team deathmatch. Where's the thing at? Let's go do this. Maybe this one will go a little better. That was a terrible last battle. Like, terrible last battle. I am not good at these things. Epic Gamer said there's a video with some sort of a build going around. Alright, let's try this again. I can't attach to anybody when everything's in stealth. And of course, they've locked me down. I can't... What? You little turd burger, get out of here. You gotta find creative ways not to get shot when you're playing this thing. Alright, now we should be doing some pretty big damage. The guy I was attached to, I don't know where he went. Oh, come on. It's so darn squishy. So squishy. Lockdown really gets my goat. What? That's exactly why they do need to nerf some of these weapons, though, because... I mean, you don't even have a chance right there. I mean, there was no chance of surviving that. I mean, he showed up behind me, pop up, dead before you can even react. Nothing should be that powerful. Nothing should be that powerful. I hope the new weapons and the new robot that come out on the next update, I hope they're at least like somewhat balanced feeling. And not like the last several things that have come out. I really do, because the last several things have been redonkulous. What's up, Edward? Smiley's, yeah, Indra is actually great. Indra is super good, to tell you the truth. Ah. Where's he at? I can't even see him. What the heck? Alright, thanks whoever got him there. I knew he was there, but I couldn't find him. It's like he was invisible. Oh, come on with your invisible self. Blake Lee, what's going on, man? Ellie San, how are you doing today? Well, it's on the list to be nerfed, Ellie San. So on the next update, it's going to be nerfed. Which is surprising because it is pretty much... Oh, come on, I hit the button and it didn't work. It is surprising because it's so new. But they're definitely rebalancing this guy. Boop. Sorry. Not really. You would have done the same to me. Now the good news about the sword, though, it's very easy to kill it. If you can hit it, it does die very quick. The lag is awful. I can't wait till they get that fixed. Brandon says Pixo killed the Condor. I don't know, last couple times I played it, it still seemed fun. I probably haven't played it in about a month though, so I guess I don't know what it's currently like, but Last time I played it, it was doing pretty good. Was it on the list to be rebalanced again? I can't remember what's on the last rebalance. I know there was like a million things on there, so. Anything that's on the new current rebalance list, there's definitely a potential that it's going to get... Oh, come on, shield breaking turds. There's definitely a potential that it's going to get destroyed. But yeah, flying bots, yeah, Smiley's flying bots do get the biggest downgrades. I don't know why. Hey, Sloppy Skyros, what's up, my man? For some reason, they get nerfed the worst. Yeah, they always get hit really hard. Like, oh, that bot flies, let's destroy it with a nerf. Oh, man. Please pick a target. Let's nerf the hell out of it. It flies. Sir. Bad move, sir. Bad move. Edward hasn't used the Condor for a while. It's always been fun. Benjamin, you got 3 ads on the stream so far? Yeah, I mean, a couple of months ago, I'm guessing it's already taken effect, but a couple of months ago they did announce they were going to be putting more ads on stuff. I mean, generally I set the stream up so it's supposed to have like an ad when you come in, but they've kind of changed certain things where you can't control the ads like you used to. You used to be able to pick like the type of ads you got. We used to have some control over the ads, and now we have a lot less. Is the armadillo drone good on the Fenrir? I don't really like the armadillo drone on a lot of robots, because the thing is, you got to get beacons and you got to get kills quickly in order to get the armadillo drone working. So I don't really think it's the best on the Fenrir unless you can grab a couple of beacons really fast and then you get a couple of kills. But once you got about 5 or 6 stacks on the armadillo, that's when it starts to really kick in. So I don't think it's really ideal on something like that, honestly. Is the Scorpion part of the nerf? I don't think the Scorpion's on the list to be nerfed. Hades. Hades is chilling with ad blocker. Here's the problem with ad blocker is if you use ad blocker, you're basically robbing the money from YouTube and the YouTubers, but they say we'll probably lose 30 to 40% of our income due to people running ad blockers. Imagine someone taking 30 to 40% of your paycheck. It sucks. That's the problem with ad blockers is, you know, I spend 100 hours plus a week working on my YouTube channels to make like $3 an hour, and then people run ad blockers and, you know what I mean? It sucks. I hate ad blockers. But personally, I mean, I have no problem skipping a YouTube ad after a few seconds. I would never run an ad blocker, honestly, because I'm not going to take money away from the creators. Play Arthur? Baba Hog, are you talking about the regular Arthur? I mean, it's a basic starter. The Ultimate Arthur is great, but the regular one, it's not going to do very well in the higher leagues. Is Newton or Sirius better than the Indra? I would rather play the Indra over either of those, to tell you the truth. Baraka's got a Mark III Pathfinder. That's not bad. But Hades, yes, about 30 to 40% of our income is... I'm not really sure who figured that out, but there was a study out there about how many people run the ad blockers. And we lose at least a good 30% of our income from people running ad blockers. Is that Kasali? Is that how you say that? Hello, hello. Brackeros, how's it going? Dan, good to see ya. Temka, and how are you? It's hard to read all these comments, or at least find all these comments and play at the same time. I try to answer as many of them as I can, but... Alright, we got one. I don't want to get shot by that laser beam guy, so I'm going to land. What is that? Look at that. Yeah, I mean, it is annoying when there's ads, but I'd rather watch an ad instead of take somebody's money away from them personally. But ads do suck. That little thing's in the way. There you go. Bam. No, what shot me? Oh my god, that was painful. The good news is I didn't get any gray damage there. Epic wants to see a Pathfinder build. I got too many squishy robots in this hangar right now. Too many squishy robots! Back up, dum-dum! Why do I get stuck on everything? Yeah, if you can keep from being shot too many times, this thing's a beast. That Sam Jock wants to get me. Bam! Alright, somebody else got him. Altered Beast, I mean, you definitely, if the ads are really long, you definitely want to skip them. I mean, my understanding is if somebody watches an ad for 30 seconds before they skip it, the YouTuber gets paid the full amount for that ad, I think. But yeah, if the ad's like if it's a long ad, yeah, definitely skip it. You don't want to sit there for 3 or 4 minutes. But if you watch like 30 seconds of the ad and then skip it, that's going to give them full credit for that ad. At least that's my understanding of how it's currently working. Get your sword away from me, sir. Nope, nope. But I don't really, do you really get like ads that are 3 or 4 minutes long? I don't think I really ever get those. I see a lot of those scam ads that say, oh, Don't forget to sign up for the $20 million government subsidy. This is definitely not a scam, we swear. Those things are a scam. Like, if you look that up, the government's not actually giving out that free money like those ads say. They are trying to scam you. It's terrible. If the government's actually giving out money, you can go to like the .gov website and find it there if it's real, but those companies on YouTube, I don't understand how those scam ads get away with posting that stuff. I really don't. Like, why does YouTube allow people to post those scam ads? That's what I want to know. Smileys, have a great day, buddy. Indra with Huggins and Moonins. That's actually a pretty good setup. I think I was playing that the other day. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let me see if I can get locked down here. Ha, it worked. That's what I was trying to do a second ago before they locked me down. Alright. Dash in his face. There's another mauler over there. There's ducks. This thing is pretty ridiculous. So is the lag. The lag is, oh my god. The lag is very ridiculous. Please play Arthur. Arthur is just going to get blown up instantly if I bring it out. It's not a good Titan these days. Arthur is fine if you're brand new and you're down there in like Silver League or something, but in Champion League it's not going to do very good. That's the problem with some of the older stuff in the higher leagues. It just doesn't work. No, I don't like these weapons on here. Goodbye, sir. Bam. He died. It's misses. I was hoping for a Huggin or an Equalizer. Did you open some crates, I'm guessing? Now that should be hitting him. I don't know if it is or not. It definitely should have been. Fenrir with atomizers and nucleons. I'm going to tell you what, once Fenrir, once we get the new rebalance, I think the Fenrir is going to be pretty darn good again. I think the Fenrir will make a comeback once the rebalance happens. Epic, so many people are asking for so many different things right now. I can't even keep track of who wants me to play what. How long does it take you to get monetized? Meowie, if you're talking to me, I really don't know. Not terribly long on this channel. My little audio and tech channel, that one took a while to get monetized. So my first gaming channel, I was just posting stuff for fun. it got monetized, then I quit posting on it, then it lost monetization. And then I was like, all right, I'm actually gonna try and like do YouTube seriously on that channel. So I started posting videos on that again, and I think it took a few months to get remonetized. And then this channel probably took me like 3 or 4 months to get monetized, I think. But my little audio and review channel, that one took a long time. That one took a really long time. Yeah, don't put too many resources into anything that's on the list to be rebalanced, because we don't know what those things are going to be like after the rebalance happens. In most streams, you get a couple people asking, hey, can you play this? But then some streams, you get like 50 requests, and it's hard to keep up with all of that or remember all of that. I know somebody wants to see an Indra with Huggins and Moonins. I'll put that in. Somebody wants to see a Fenrir. Now, like the Arthur, I'm definitely not going to play a regular Arthur because that's not wonderful. Altered Beast, you want to see Gas and Quarker on Ducks. That would be an interesting setup. Well, Ducks is about to get a rebalance as well. Alright, I had good damage on that one. Just don't, I would say don't upgrade anything right now until the rebalance happens. After the rebalance, then we can test all that stuff out. You know, us YouTubers, after a couple of weeks after the rebalance, we'll get to test all of those things out. And we'll find out if those things are good. Alright, 2 gas shields. PF. Alright, so I don't normally do Hangar reviews on live streams. I mean, it takes 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes to review a Hangar. People get bored and they leave, and then other people start wanting them, and I don't know. I've tried to do Hangar review streams, and it was just pure chaos, honestly. A lot of people were complaining. Not everybody agrees with your... I don't know. It's just crazy trying to do that. Alright, I'm going to take the Nuo out. I mean, that's a good build and it's fun, but it's not my style. Not my style. Not my style. Where'd that other weapon go? I was looking for another medium and I was on the heavy. That doesn't work. When is the rebalance? My guess would be on the next update. I don't know if it's going to start right away, but we got 16 days and 16 hours left on this update. So probably sometime on the next one, all the rebalances will go live. All right, let's go back to some beacon games. Alright, Hades says Ducks is getting a rebalance, it's getting wiped off the game. Yeah, it's not going to be able to heal like it does now after the rebalance, so there's a pretty good chance it might not be super good after the rebalance. I mean, there is a small possibility that they could cancel the rebalance, or they could not rebalance it as much, but it very well may be lousy after the rebalance happens. Then again, maybe they won't get it as much and it'll still be decent, but we'll find out. We'll find out. That's the worst part about rebalances. You don't 100% know what they're going to do to something or how bad it's going to be until it actually happens. Yeah, I'm not really... Pretty much anything that's being rebalanced, I always say expect the worst but hope for the best, because you don't know what they're doing is the thing. They could completely destroy these things, or they can make it still very playable. Crappin' thingy! The sword unit got me. It shot me right in the face. It shot me right in the face. You gotta come out of stealth sometime, sir. There we go. That was painful, man. That was so painful. I think the Curry's still a really fun robot to play. It's just not super great anymore. It's not bad though. It does rely on being in that ability to survive, I will say that much. Uh-oh. I don't want to get hit by that. Oh no! He got me. Alright, I'm sorry, sir. But if you're red, you're dead. Alright, let's try and get this guy. Goodbye, Mr. Titan. Goodbye, whatever you were. That guy back there is built different. Hades, I don't know. I mean, even if they do nerf it, it might still be good in extermination. I'm not sure. Is Revenant good? Okay, so I think there might be something wrong with the Revenant right now, because it's normally excellent, but I was playing it a couple of days ago and there was it was like it didn't have any hit points. I think it might have a bug or something right now. Like, I don't understand why the Revenant was dying the way it did, because normally you can make that thing very tanky. Like, it's always been really good, but I think it's bugged, honestly. I think it's bugged. Alright, I came in last place. That sucks. Last place. Man. Alright. I've always really liked the Revenant, but hopefully maybe on the next update it'll come back being good again. I mean, sometimes like from update to update something weird might happen with a robot, and then the next update comes and it's fixed. I've noticed that quite a bit. So maybe it's something like that, I'm not really sure. Edward says, Nightcrawler, when the Ducks first came out, a lot of pilots cried for nerf, and now a lot have it. They're against any rebalances. Nightcrawler, what's up, man? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people who don't have certain things love the rebalances. People who do have those things don't like the rebalances. Normally the free or cheap to play players love the rebalances, and the paid players are like, this sucks. I just wish they would stop bringing out things that are so powerful, and then they wouldn't really have to rebalance stuff, you know? That would solve the entire problem. That would fix the whole thing. I get that they want the new stuff to be more powerful than the old stuff, but does it need to be 10 bazillion times more powerful? Probably not. Ah, crap, it's a Sam Jock. What in the world is happening? I couldn't even make heads or tails of what all was going on with the lag there. Yeah, if you run older robots, you're definitely less likely to be affected by a rebalance. I always think everybody should have a big stockpile of older robots, because those normally don't get rebalanced. Alright, I'm about to get burned to a crisp here. Target that one! I still don't understand how some people have shields this strong, because my shields go down so fast. Like, that guy's got 34 shields or something. He just kept getting shield after shield after shield right there. I don't understand that type of thing. He's got another shield. That's too many shields. Too much shield. Yeah, the curry's not super great right now. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not really good either. It's okay at best. Stop that, Mauler. You're not invited to the party. See that? I hit the ability button and it took like 3 seconds before it showed me actually going into the ability. Now that is some lag. But yeah, that's the thing. New robots are usually only good for so long. What's up, Hollow Knight? How you doing today? See if we can go get their home base over here. It shall be ours. It shall be mine, Mr. Ophian. Alright, there's a Titan. Alright, don't shoot me, sir. I'm just an Indra. Maulers are crazy to deal with. That is one thing that does need downgraded a little bit. Nightcrawler says good luck for something. Uh-oh. Stop trying to shoot me, sir. Luck is my middle name. Not really. I used to have a friend, though. His last name was Luck. Hey, Gambino. What's going on, my man? Nitro Duck wants to see less Sam Jocks. I can understand that. I don't really like seeing those either. Too many Sam Jocks, that's for sure. Way too many Sam Jocks. They drive me nuts. Alright. Our team played that very poorly, including myself. We weren't focused on getting beacons on that game. I wasn't even thinking about the beacons on that game, and we lost. I mean, I got a few beacons, but... oh, man. That was really bad. Alright, Alright, where am I on the chat here? Golden BK, how you doing today? Nice to see you. Meowie, how bad is Gallus and Prisma now? Well, they haven't actually been rebalanced yet, so we don't know. Nightcrawler says, no excuses. Excellent said, I got my 5th one. Jock straps are still so weak without the pilot. Yeah, I don't know if you could play a jock strap without a pilot. That just sounds weird to say, but... that sounds really weird to say. I think Hades wants to see the Sam Jock deleted from the game completely. Nitro Duck says, you gotta be quicker than that. What was that from? That was like a commercial or something. Gambino says, if Sam Jock's still broken, not even going to upgrade mine, it's like cheating. I haven't played mine for a while. Like, I loved it when it first came out, but it just kind of got boring, and it seems like the same thing. Coburn! What's up, my man? Aaron says, the game is now everything stealth and Sam joke. Yeah, I mean, stealth has been, I don't know. I wish they could get rid of... Moa says, you can say no if you want. Moa, I'm not sure what you're referring to, buddy. Let's bring this thing out. Oh, he says, would you see my Hangar? Yeah, I don't normally do the Hangar reviews on the streams. It's very time consuming, and you know, most people in the chat don't really want to stick around for that. I've noticed people get bored and start leaving. I've noticed there's certain things, if you do it, your viewers start getting bored and they leave, because they say these days people seriously have like a 6-second attention span, which is kind of surprising. I even know, like, Hollywood movies, though, they say they go by the 6-second rule. Like, every 6 seconds they change the scene, or there's got to be something changing or different every 6 seconds on like a movie. There may be some exceptions to that, but if people really have that short of an attention span, I mean, that's kind of terrible in a lot of ways. Oh, he died. My Fenrir is almost dead, but just like YouTube intros, like they say, like, do not add an intro to your video now, or like 50%, 60% of the people will just leave when they see an intro. That's pretty sad, though. I mean, I don't really have a short attention span. I mean, I thought I had one, but 6 seconds, that's about as short as you can get right there. I mean, me personally, if there's like a... I have a pretty good attention span if I'm actually interested in the subject. Now, if the subject's not interesting to me, then my attention span's very short, but if I actually like something, or something's actually good, then I have no problem paying attention to stuff. Oh no! They killed my finny fin. The finny fin. Don't ask me where I got that from. I just came up with that all by myself just now, and it probably sounded pretty stupid, didn't it? My poor finny fin. Oh boy. I should probably never say that again. I should probably never say that again. Hey man, I was trying to kick you in the butt. Stop running away. You don't want to shoot that guy when he's got his shield up. Alright, I think our team's going to win this one. Gambino said it's probably from, we all got ADHD from all these sugar-filled processed foods. Yeah, I know sugar is not good for you. Coburn said that Fenrir had a purple shield. What was that from? Which Fenrir, Coburn? I don't think I noticed it. Maybe he had that that drone on it. There's a drone that gives you a purple shield. Not very many people run it. But maybe he had that, what's that drone called? I don't remember. But there is a drone that gives you a purple shield. Let's go do a free-for-all. Ultra B says, sorry, but I agree with the intro. If there's a 30-second channel intro, I'm out. But if you give me a preview, yeah, a lot of people who still have intros, they'll put it like 30 seconds or a minute into the video or something instead of right at the beginning. I used to have a little intro, but I just figure, you know what? It's really not needed. It really doesn't serve any purpose, so I just don't put them in there anymore at all. Trying to fight one of these is a pain. But there's really like no function. There's no like value added to a video by adding an intro. That's what I'm trying to say. No value is added because you add an intro. The only person who really probably cares about your intro is the person that owns the channel. Everybody else is just like, yeah, I don't want to see that. I thought these had a 600 meter range. Maybe I'm having a brain fart here, but it's hard to kill people. You dumb robot, get off of the wall. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me with this crap. That is mine. Don't you take it. Yeah. Nope. There we go. Double kill. ACD says Nebula. Yeah, the Nebula drone gives you a shield. I don't know if the guy had that or not, but I didn't even notice that he got a purple shield. Mine, sir. Mine. Ah. I was robbed. Robbed again. Sometimes there's just so many special effects and... Oh, come on. That was so close. So close. Almost got him. Raven really is not a bad robot. I think there's a lot of people who would probably argue that, but I think if you play it well, it's pretty good. Pretty good for sure. The way he's playing his robot is strange. I don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't make sense. It's like his ability is not lasting as long as it's supposed to or something. Yeah, his ability is going on for like a very short period of time. I'm confused. Very confused. Okay, I somehow got him. Excellent says something about baseball. Think about whoever came up with the names for games like baseball, football, basketball. Those weren't creative at all. They're like, well, we're throwing a ball for a basket. Let's call it basketball. Well, we're running this ball on our feet. Let's call it football. Well, we're running from base to base. Let's call it baseball. Those were not creative names. It's kind of amazing like how basic some things are. Yeah, football, I'm still not really sure, like American football, I'm still not really sure why they named it that, because it doesn't really make sense. Excellent, said it should have been called bat ball. Swap! We got him with a good shot right there. Aaron says, 2 Indras going at it. Are those actually hitting him? I think they did. Hey, stop that, sir. Stop that. Don't make me hit you with my sword. I think that robot right there might be broken. Prepare. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn into the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Take that, invisible dude. I'm gonna get them both. One for you, one. We got one. How did he survive that? I hit him several times. There you go, man. Some more shots to the face. Enemy number 3. Wait, everyone uses a cheap trick to sit on top? What does that mean? What kind of a cheap trick? Do you guys remember the rock and roll band called Cheap Trick? Aaron says, play Indra right, you can kill everything on the battlefield. I guess so. Daniel Sykes says, kickball was fun in school. Yes, it was. That was a cool game. Hey, I came in first. Oh, wow. I had like way more damage than everybody else. Champion player. Champion. Champion. Just making sure I wasn't up against like lower level players or something. Alright, what's the best way to play the Devourer Titan? All I can tell you is every time I try to play it, mine dies. I can't play the Devourer, so I'm not the person to ask for that one because I am really, really bad with it. I've seen a lot of people do really well with those, but I am not good with it whatsoever. Mine's awful. Excellent says I'm still a bully. Brandon says soccer is the real football game. Yeah, I mean, some countries don't even call soccer soccer, do they? I know a lot of countries calls it football. I heard a story on like how it got named that. I can't remember the details, but it was an interesting story of why football. I think back in the day, like a certain country misrepresented the game. I can't remember. It was a pretty interesting story though. That's if it was even true. It may have not even been true, but you know, sometimes you see stuff and it's not even real. They told people the wrong rules or something. I can't remember. I wish I had a really good memory, but I don't. I have a really awful memory. Take this, Mr. Ducks. Was that another sword trying to kill my sword, or was that a teammate? Hey, Brayden. Brayden said, I thought I would never say that. What do you mean? That is a word that everybody says all the time. I mean, that. What is that? Who is that? What is that? I mean, you say that all the time. Alright, that's my bad joke. There's my really bad joke for the day. Hope you guys didn't enjoy it. I don't know what it was that you said, but... It's worse than a dad joke. My really bad, much worse than the dad joke. I gotta come up with a name for something worse than the dad joke. Oh no. Alright, Excellent seems to be explaining how to play the Devourer. If I only had a shield breaker. Oh, we got him anyways. Take that, jerk face. That's why I should change my name to his giant jerk face. Oh, man. Nah. Granddad jokes. I think granddad jokes are normally better than dad jokes. Oh, crap. Don't die, don't die. We were so close. So close, so close. Ouch. Ouch. That was not pleasant. Nightcrawler is asking about how are the boogers hanging. Well, a little to the left, I guess. So what did the fish say when it slammed into the wall? Swam into the wall. It said, oh, damn. Get it? Anybody get it? Why am I lagging so much? Ugh. Alright, hold on. Let's go over this way. My eyeball is itching again. Alright, you guys have a little bit of that. Oh boy, they're hitting hard. We got one. We got one. I don't play this Titan that much, so I'm definitely not as good with it as I could be, but I think if you really took the time to master this thing or really, you know, played it long enough to get really good with it, this can definitely dominate the battlefield. But if I had a lot more practice with it, you probably could kill like everybody and everything with it. That's the thing. Put the right weapons on here and time the abilities correctly, you'll do pretty good. It's just super, super good. Oh, man. Gambino says, y'all got me smiling and laughing. That's rare. Sorry that that's rare, my man. It's good to smile and laugh. Smiling and laughing is great. Tawana, how's it going today? Nice to see ya. Why don't people fight dinosaurs? You'll get your ass kicked. Oh my god. That's so stupid. Ah. Oh, so stupid. I like it. Oh man. That's like the best dumb joke I've ever heard. Oh man. Okay. Alright, so Cat Life says, I'm in Diamond League, I barely win any games, and I'm about out of silver. What do I do, boss? So there's really two options here, right? Keep playing more games and grinding and, you know, just saving up your silver. I mean, it does take a while. It's very time consuming. Or spend a little bit of money, right? I mean, you can buy silver cheap these days if you go into the daily deals. I don't really know what silver currently costs, but you can often find really cheap silver in the daily deals. Let's look at some deals here. So if you can spend a few bucks, I mean, there's like 120 million silver for $4 with 4,000 gold. So $5, 170. Here's 100 million. I mean, it's either grind your butt off or buy some stuff is basically the deal. I mean, sometimes these deals are crazy good. Ooh, $10 for 2 upgrade tokens and 100 million, but that's really all there is to it. Grind, or spend money. So if you're just grinding and you're not buying stuff, you got to have a lot of patience to play these games. Now, as far as winning games and losing games, it really depends on your team, right? If your team is good, you're more likely to win. If your team is bad, you're more likely to lose, so. Excellent says it was stupid in the best way possible. Oh, Epic, you're playing the Bersaglier as your main. Yeah, that's going to be... That thing's probably going to take a pretty hard hit. But no, it probably took me... I think it took me about 2 years to move up into Champion League and get like a level 12 Hangar. I did a lot of things wrong, though, when I first started. First several years I played this, I did a lot of things wrong. A lot of things wrong. Once I just kind of picked 5 robots, put some weapons on them, and focus on that hangar and that hangar only, I got onto the high Mark II so much faster than I thought I would. But when I was trying to upgrade every single thing I got as a new player, nothing was past like level 7, everything was like level 6, level 7, level 8. I get something to like up to like level 8, then I would get a new item. Oh, let me go upgrade that instead. Then I get that like to level 7 or 8, then I would get something else. Oh yeah, let's try this instead, you know. And I never upgraded anything because I was trying to upgrade every single item I got, and I was stuck at low levels. But if you do things the right way and you're patient, sometimes things will go a lot faster than you think, but when I got into the Champion League, I really struggled. Like, I wasn't even close to, you know, I would be in Champion League for a couple of days, then I would get kicked out. Then I would get back in there, and I'd be in there for a couple of days, and I'd get kicked back out. But it took me probably 2 or 3 months, I would say, once I got in Champion League to get a high-leveled Hangar that started doing pretty well. Bam! Bam! That's right. Take that, sir. Oh, it's a Sam Jock. I no likey. Me no likey that either. I'm getting beat up on this one. I'm getting very beat up on this one. But most mobile games, one thing is you gotta grind your butt off if you don't want to spend money. I feel like you almost need to spend at least a good 2 hours a day playing these games to really be able to get anywhere as far as collecting enough resources out of grinding. Now, another thing back when I first started playing this game, though I might play 2-3 games a day. For the first couple of years, I probably didn't play more than 2 or 3 games a day. That's probably another reason it took me longer to get anywhere either. Weapons on the invader. Pretty much anything that does good damage at close range works well. I don't really know what you have, but I mean there's a lot of weapons that are about to get downgraded. So all tier 3 weapons, all tier 4 weapons are about to get a big old downgrade. I mean weapons like the weapons like the Kirin are really good. Pretty much any type of shotguns are normally really good on there. But you definitely want to look for weapons with like a 3 to 5 second reload. That's what's going to do the best on something like that. Problem is, if I use my ability, I'm going to lose this beacon. Here we go. Die, would ya? Sometimes you die because you're trying to hold a beacon. I mean, if I look at our beacon bar, it doesn't really matter. We got our butts kicked. But yeah, Trent Invader is a lot of fun though. I used to always run the blast shotguns on mine. That was always one of my favorites. What tier are those? Let's go find out if those are still tier 4 weapons. If those aren't getting rebalanced, they would still be a pretty good they would still be a good choice. No, they're tier 4. So, like the mace, cudgel, hammer, they are getting a rebalance then. Atomizers are pretty decent. They are getting a downgrade, I guess, though. Kirin Mogwins are good, but they're getting downgraded. That's the problem. So many things are getting downgraded right now. I don't really see a whole lot of things I would really want to put on there though, looking through here. Yeah, mainly like shotgun style weapons are good. Alright, Amber says extermination is too hard for Mark II players. No, extermination is very hard. You gotta have 2 hangars, you gotta have everything set up properly. Like, I think most people probably don't get the rewards. I wonder, you know what? I should make a poll. I never really thought about that. I wonder how many people actually play Extermination and finish it. I've never thought about that before. Alright. Brayden says something about... What do you get when you fight a dinosaur? A Tyrannosaurus. That one's not bad. The other one was definitely better for some reason. Hey, there's Slick Rick over there. Maybe somebody likes 80s rap music. I think I used to have a Slick Rick album back in the day. That was old school. Oh my god. That's the kind of thing that drives me nuts right there. I mean, my robot just blew up instantly. I did not appreciate it. Don't you shoot me with your... Oh my god. He's already charged up all the way somehow. That's right, jerk sandwich. What? I hate snipers. I am glad that they're rebalancing some of the damage. Certain robots, I'm not thrilled that they're rebalancing it, but I am glad they're toning down the damage on the game. Or at least... Oh, no! Or at least that's what they're supposed to be. Oh, that was my second jump failed. My second jump was bad. Good news is I survived it, though. What I would really love to see is a lot of the older robots get buffed back up to a very playable level? How do you say that? A playable, I can't think of the right word. To where they're good again, how about that? That wasn't the word I was looking for, but... Like, put the Ao Jun back to the way it used to be when it first came out, you know what I mean? Yeah, Webers, Gauss, Volts, those are getting nerfed. Those are definitely on the rebalance list. Competitive level, yeah, that's not the word I was looking for, but... Pretty much the same thing. Close enough. I mean, every robot in the game, in my opinion, should at least be decent, right? Daniel Sykes says never use the second jump. But I like jumping. Wow, my damage was horrible. Why was it so low? That was not good. That was the worst damage I've ever seen. Alright, maybe not, but... It was some of the worst damage I've ever seen. What do I want to play on the Fenrir for the last game? We got one more game, then we'll give away a item. I don't see anything I want to play. Alright, we'll go with these old ice weapons. Alright, Aaron, you think the arms are going to be like fainters? I hope they're not that bad. The problem with fainters is the reload time is too long. The fainters do great damage, but the reload's awful. One of these. I'm gonna make a weird Fenrir build. One of these. Alright. I got my weird Fenrir. My weird Fenrir. I don't know. It's probably gonna suck, but we're gonna go for it. It's gonna be terrible. Maybe we'll do better than I think, but Edward says reload time will make or break a weapon. Yeah. Close range weapons need fast reloads. Longer range weapons, I mean, the faster the better still, but if it's too long, that's a problem. Excellent. You're telling me there's only 9 people here? You're saying there's only 9 people here? Man, my stream must suck. Alright. Ouch. He got me with his crap blasters. Stop that! No! Crap blaster face. Of course he goes into stealth. I think my team is not going to win this one. You gotta be crap sandwiching me. Oh man. What's up, Midnight? Somehow that guy wiped out like everybody. Normally those things die pretty easily. That one did not want to die. The good news is we currently have a pretty nice amount of beacons. Oh my god, get in there! Who taught you how to drive? Alright, let's go over this way and get that center beacon back. Brayden says, Midnight missed my dad joke. Midnight, did you catch the jokes, buddy? The jokes were pretty crazy. Yeah. Oh, that guy went into the... Oh, it's another Sam Jock. I hate them things. Go Sam Jock somebody else. Here. That thing killed me like I didn't even stand a chance. I was just dead. What's your favorite mothership, says Trenton. Okay, so right now I still like the Avalon. When you run the Avalon, you know, if you get that ability on there, it gives you temporary immunity from lockdown and a few other things, so I really enjoy not being locked down when I have the Avalon working. Now, it's not as good as it used to be, but I still really like the Avalon. It's currently... Oh, man, I went right through that guy. At least I killed one dude. But it's still not a bad mothership if you're just looking for something for defense. It definitely helps out. Yeah, that's right. Don't have a jump. Don't... Oh, he had a jump. Oh, I don't think that saved him. Yes, it did. Here, take that. What? I think I forgot which robot I was playing for a second. I didn't try to sword that guy. Bam, you dead, sir. Pop, 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 pop. Hey, he survived that whole thing. This guy is extremely tough. Like, extremely tough. Abnormally tough. Nah, you should have been dead a while ago. Bam. Get back here, you turd. Now, I don't know how he survived all of that, because those weapons, I hit him so many times with the weapons and I got him with the ability to. They should have wiped him out. He's still alive? Alright, my lasso finally took him out. Oh, he blinded me or something. Goodbye. The lag, so. Alright, hold on. Alright. Ouch! That was very painful. That was very painful. Oh, man. Gambino's been using the Orion. I mean, that's the one thing about motherships. A lot of them are really good. You just kind of got to find the one that fits your playing style best. But yeah, there's a lot of great motherships out there. I mean, there's a few that suck, but most of them are pretty decent, to tell you the truth. But there's almost just about any mothership except for the first couple I could play on there and be happy with it. Alright, we lost. That was okay, you know, we tried. We did our best, you know, we may not have won. We may not have won, but we tried. You can't win them all, that's the thing. You can try and win them all, but you're not going to win them all, unfortunately. Alright. I would like to win them all, but it's just not possible. Okay, so we're about to give away either an Arm L or an Arm M weapon. Now remember, you can only win one of these, so if you happen to win one in the past, you're not able to get a second one. It's impossible for me to send a second one if you've already won one. That's just how they have it set up. Well, I think my head's too big. Sorry, my head's been taking up a large portion of the screen. Let's go over here. Okay. So all you gotta do to get entered is talk in the YouTube chat. If you talk in the YouTube chat, that will enter you to win. Right now we've got only a couple people have entered so far. Not very many people have entered, guys. Is it broken? Or you guys just aren't saying much? Hey, Insidious, what's going on there? How you been doing? Trenton likes the Paladin to play defense. How did I get second on my team? I don't know. I don't even know what my score was. I didn't really look. Where'd the game go? Oh. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I came in second. I had the same amount of kills, damage, or kills, beacons, and assists. That guy must have been running the some kind of a booster or something. Or maybe the game just glitched out. But yeah, I mean, that doesn't exactly make sense. The game's a little weird sometimes, that's all I can say. Alright, we're going to put the thing on the television there. Petrov, he says, I participate. Alright. The game's a lot weird sometimes. Yeah, just typing something. Just say hello or some, you know, I don't know, just type in the chat. I'm not creative enough to think of something fun to say, so just type in the chat. Just say something. As long as you type in the YouTube chat, you'll be entered. AC said I've been getting smoked lately. Sometimes it's like that, unfortunately. Some days your team just sucks. Other days your team's amazing. Jay says, what's been giving... Alright. So if you win, you can either choose an arm L or an arm M. L is light, M is medium. Your ass kicked. Brayden. YouTube might demonetize me if I use code your ass kicked. Oh man. Alright, we don't want to get your ass kicked. That would be no good. That would be no good at all. But you know, it happens, I guess. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm experimenting with the thing there. All right. But yeah, you can win an arm M or an arm L. If you're lucky enough for Nightbot to choose you to win, you get to pick which one you would like. So, in a minute, I'm going to push the little pick a winner button and Nightbot's going to pick somebody. I mean, I would, you know, they're all good. What's up, Spirit? How you doing today? Alrighty. We got 32 entries today. Only 32 entries today, guys. That means you guys got like a 1 in 32 chance of winning, which is not a bad chance, I guess, sort of. I mean, 1 out of 32. So I'm gonna go and count down from 10, and I'm gonna choose a winner. So if you're chosen, I need your 6-digit in-game player ID. I need your platform, and I need to know which one of the weapons you want, the medium or the light. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm pushing the button. All right, Nightbot, pick somebody. Please pick somebody who normally would not be able to get one of these things. All right. Nightbot, do it to it. Unidentified is the winner. I don't think these are the special versions. I think these are the regular versions. I believe they're the regular versions. All right, so unidentified. What's your info? You thought only 7 people were watching? I'm sure there were more than that. There's normally somewhere between like 40 and 60 people on average. Unidentified, I hope you're still here, my man. Currently, it's unidentified whether or not he's here. Is he coming back? We just don't know. Oh, he's here. So you want the medium one. Well, what if I told you could only have the light one? Okay. There's one of my bad jokes. Alright, so you would like the medium. So ARM M, alright. I will send that out to you after the stream. I already sent this one, so let me put that in green so I know I sent it. Alright, so there's a thing there. Let's re-roll the winner and do another one. Let's re-roll and do it again, guys and gals. Alright. We're going to pick one more winner. I'm going to hit re-roll, so I'm going to count down from 10, and then we're going to give out one more of these on the stream. So 10, 9, 8, and congratulations, my man. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are picking a winner. There is a delay on the stream, so about the time I start counting is by the time I get to pick the winner or whatever. So here we go. Bam. Joyce sign. J. Is that an A? Joy or J? I think that's J. Alright, congratulations, Jay. What's your 6-digit in-game player ID, your platform, and which one of the weapons do you want, the medium or the light? Jay Singh. Alright. What disappeared, Ricardo? Pick somebody else. Alright, Jay, I will do that, buddy. Thank you. I guess he's already got a bunch of them, so we're going to go ahead and pick somebody else. Jay, thanks, my friend. That's very nice of you. Alright. We're going to re-roll this thing again, so, alright, let's go do it to it. It's very nice when somebody, you know, that already has some does that. That's very nice. Very cool. Alright. Offfinder, you are the winner. If you would like one of these thingy-dingies, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, there's some nice people out there in the world still, which is awesome. I would do the same thing, actually. If I had a bunch of them, I would do the same thing. I would just say, hey, give it to somebody else, because hopefully Offfinder's still here. So he said he left. How do you know? He's still here. He's saying congrats to himself. Oh, man. Jason's congrats all the winners. Thanks, my friend. Alright, we just need your info and need to know which one of the thingy-dingies you would like. And we will get you on the winners list. Ricardo said I was late with the live. Forgive me. Well, real life gets in the way of things sometimes, so you can only do what you can do, you know what I'm saying? I think he's trying to find his information. Pathfinder, do you want a prize, my man? Because I need your information so I can send it to you. Or do you not want the prize? I'm confused. He says, here we go again, and I like it. Okay. I think he's running behind on the stream is what happened. He might be back a minute or two or something. That's my guess. One thing is when you're on a live stream, you just want to make sure you pull that little red bar all the way to the right to make sure you're on the newest part. Alright. 7 Dirty Socks, Android. Alright, 7 Dirty Socks, Android. He wants the medium. Alrighty. There we go. Congratulations. Congratulations. Seven Dirty Socks, Android. Perfect. Okay. That's how I would remember that if that were my ID. Alright. Alright, everybody. That's going to be it for today's live stream. Our stream time is about up for the day, so I got you guys that won on the list there, so after the stream ends, I will be sending those out to the winners, so those should probably show up. Now, last week's winner, I forgot to send it for like an hour or two, so they were probably like, where's my stuff? But then I remembered, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to send it. So a couple hours later, I sent it out. But as long as I don't forget, that should probably be in your hangar within like next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm guessing. I think when I send them, it usually shows up within a couple of minutes. Oh, you put your info in twice. Yeah, sometimes YouTube is weird and it doesn't work very well, so. But yeah, putting a space in between those letters for some reason must be what you need to do. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's some sort of like anti-spam thing or something, but I don't know. Alright, guys and girls. Thank you so much for being here. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for watching my live streams. Thank you to all the channel members, to anybody who ever uses my code in the web shop and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But our stream time is up for the day. So I hope everybody has a super amazing day. I'll be back next week on generally every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. I usually stream on this channel, so if you happen to be around on any of those days, I would definitely appreciate you stopping by. It's always good to see you guys and get to hang out with everybody. So thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate it. Alright, guys and girls. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will catch you next time. See ya!